Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to dress up a long sleeve t-shirt with a pattern down the sleeves and in the front as well as the back. So the first thing you want is a long sleeve shirt, and I like to use ones that are a little bit fitted. The first thing to do is cut out the collar. Save the pieces of cloth you cut out because you'll use them later. Now that the collar's cut out, the next thing that I like to do to give it a little bit of a nicer shape is to cut like a little bit in from the neckline and just cut straight across to the back, and the same on the other side, and then cut a little bit down in the front. Next, lay the sleeve out flat and cut strips down the length of the sleeve. The first cut, don't make it too wide unless you want more of your shoulder to show, but I don't want very much shoulder to show, so I'm not going to cut very much. And then after that, cut about halfway, a little more than halfway of the width of the sleeve, all the way down. When you get to the bottom of the sleeve, near the cuff, cut a very small slit. Next, put the shirt this way so that all the strips are showing. Now we're going to do the weave down the length of the sleeve. So take the first two strips, take the second strip, go up and over, hold on to the loop, go to the next strip, go up and over, hold on to the loop, and the next one all the way down. Now when you get to the bottom of the sleeve, you're going to take a little piece of the material that you saved, a little strip, and tie the very small slit at the bottom of the cuff to the last loop. Tie a square knot. Next, we'll do the exact same thing on the other sleeve. Next, take the shirt and fold it so that the side seams are lined up. Now you're going to cut some slits in a V shape. This is the very back of the shirt. You can put it on yourself and make a mark how far down you want it to go. For me in general, it's one palm length and then maybe to the second digit of my finger. That works pretty well. Make a tiny slit and then increasing lengths of slits. And try to remember how far you want to go to the side as well. The important thing is to make sure there's not something under the shirt that you don't want to cut. Stretch it out, it gets the cute ropey pattern, and you'll do the weave that we did on the sleeve down the back. And when you get to the bottom, you'll tie it with a scrap. Now, as you might have guessed, we're going to do the same thing on the front. So I flipped the shirt over and I've held it up to myself to see how far down I want to cut. And for me, it was about the length of a palm up to the first digit. So I'll make a tiny slit here and then increasing lengths of strips. Okay, now we're going to do the weave down the front, just like in the back. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. And then the very last one with the small slit, up and over, pull that loop through, and do it again. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Okay, now we've got the last loop that we just did, and then the last loop from the first set of weaves. Put those together, and you can either tie that, or you can take the very last one around the bottom one and those three and tie them together too. That looks kind of nice, so I'm going to do that here. So tie, and you can also put the knot in the back so that it doesn't show. I think that's cute, so I'll do that. And there it is. Next, put on your t-shirt and see what it looks like. If you don't want the shirt to come out so far on your shoulders, then don't do those extra cuts that I showed you right after you cut out the collar. Have fun cutting your t-shirts, and thanks for watching.